You guys, look at Psalms 107:17. Fools because of their inequities and their selfish ways, their rebellious ways. You guys, I was just sitting here and I started dozing off, falling asleep after I was talking to God, and weird stuff goes through your head, and the Bible pages started flipping through my head. I have no idea about Psalms 107. Like, I was like, there's nothing even in that area, is there? 10, and I seen the Bible pages flipping. I said Psalms 107:17. And it was right after I got done talking to God about, I was talking about a certain someone who I felt God put on their soul, my soul, but they ruined it with their sinful ways and being rebellious, whatever. And then I was talking about, I said, the American people, God, I said, they're just in their own way. They're rebellious. They're the definition of their own understandings. Like, I got to get out of here. Like, this is just, it's the definition of people that rely on their own understandings, God. I was like, we'll never see it because, and then, and then I closed my eyes, or I had my eyes closed as I was talking to God. I said, they're rebellious. I said that they rely on their own understandings. I was sitting here, if they had the knurling, they'd see it. They rely on their own understandings. They're not listening, their desires and wants and stuff like that. And I'm laying here, and then I see a bunch of Bible pages flip, and in Psalms 107:17. I didn't even know if there would be a 17 or 107. I was like, what in the heck's in 107? So I rolled over, I turned my phone on, I Googled Psalms 107:17, and it says, fools for relying on their own rebellious ways. But because I was laying here and I was halfway asleep, you go in that weird phase where you're not really thinking right or anything, just your imagination or something takes over. And the Bible pages started flipping by, and it said Psalms 107:17. And it was so obvious that I flipped over and I grabbed my phone and turned it on. And it's exactly what I was saying about they rely on their own understandings and they're not getting it. You made them a leader. Swear to God in the Holy Bible, but it was so obvious I had to roll over and turn on my phone because the Bible pages were flipping, and then it said Psalms 107:17. Swear to God in the Holy Bible.